Guys, game number 10 of World Chess Championship match was probably one of the most boring games we've seen in this match. I mean, I have no idea what was going on through players' head, but alright, I'll just quickly walk through the game. Once again, you'll see a picture of accuracy 98.7 for white, 98.8 for black. The first move, and once again, was all zeros throughout the game. Knight f6, knight f3, d5, and once again, Dean chooses to play London system. And like, yeah, alright, you can play London, but white are not trying to compete for advantage. Like, if you want to, try and go to take an advantage, you play e4, you play, let's say some Catalan lines, play something else, but not London. London is known to be, equal opening, and especially on this level when players are quite familiar with the openings they play. So, once again, kind of weird choice, considering that Dean has 3 white games left and 2 blacks, and he just wasted one of these crucial white pieces basically in this game. A6, a3, c5, bishop e2, one more thought. So I was scrolling through Twitter and Vladimir Kramnik posted that why not create a tiebreak before match begins? And he has a great point, because imagine if tiebreak is played in the beginning of the match. One of the players wins, and then the other has to, take the advantage in classical portion. Like, he has to, there will be no boring games. They're gonna push for a win. So it's always interesting. We would have more decisive games. But yeah, unfortunately, this is what it is. Maybe it's more interesting to leave the drama till the end, but at the same time, you have tiebreak in the beginning, and then you play 14 games match. And let's say in game 14, one of the players has to win in order to stay alive. And alright, this is what happens. Takes, c4, castle, knight c6, takes, bishop c4. Like, look, it's already a well-known position. It's a well-known position, and there are no problems for black whatsoever. Knight h5, bishop g5, bishop e7, and trading pieces. Look, guys, on this level, it's impossible to win or lose this position with either side. Like, if you know some of the plans here, because it's a well-known endgame, which occurs after a queen's gambit, basically. Bishop d7, bishop e8, takes, king f1, a3. So we had nothing here. Like, yeah, they shuffled around, and like, I already saw a bunch of recaps saying that, alright, what was that? And it's like, it's absolutely boring game. Like, you gotta play for something else and not do like this stupid thing, like push for advantage. Like, guys, it's 7th draw in a row. After basically exchanging punches in the beginning of the match, players did absolutely nothing. Yeah, we had exciting games 7 and 8, but still, it's like, what is this? Of course, tomorrow Gukesh is gonna push with white pieces, and look, if Gukesh, because the way Dean is playing with white pieces, I can't believe he'll win any game. I can imagine that basically Gukesh might win with white pieces, but the way white are playing, Dean specifically, it's like, you're playing World Chess Championship match and you're not trying to go for advantage, like, you're not trying to push at all. And on move 36, like, it's probably one of the shortest game, if not the shortest one in this match. It finished on move 36. Players, look at the time, by the way, 45 minutes against 38. Like, they had all this entire time. They didn't really think. It was like, this reminds me, in 2016 Magnus was playing against Karyakin. I think there were 12 games in that match, classical games, because at that point those matches were 12 games. And what happened was the score was equal after game 11, and in the 12th game So Magnus, I mean, Karjakin was probably preparing for a fight in game 12 because Magnus had white pieces, but Magnus calmly made a draw and then destroyed Karjakin on tiebreaks. And that game 12 was probably one of the boring as well, because I don't remember specifically what happened, but I know the game finished really quickly. And Karjakin spent a lot of his energy preparing for last game to skip, that Magnus gonna push for a win, but that didn't happen. Then on tiebreaks, I mean, Karjakin didn't have any chances. But this is not a freaking game 12 or game 14 in this match. Like, you know, you're playing with white pieces, try to push for a win. Like, why make a draw so easy for your opponent? Like, Gukesh didn't really have to try. You know, the way Dean played this game, you know, it feels like I could make a draw against him if he didn't know that, let's say, I'm not a grandmaster or like whatever. So he didn't push. Once again, you know, it's kind of boring to see this type of games, but hopefully tomorrow is gonna be a more exciting one. I'll see you in tomorrow's recap. Hopefully it will be something interesting, because look, I'm honestly tired. It's 7th draw, you know. Imagine, like, remember last match, Nepo versus Dean. From game like maybe 3 to 8, they were just exchanging punches every single game. And what we see now is just like shadow of this world chess champion can win a freaking game. So I mean, players just gotta do better. Alright guys, enough talking, see you soon, bye bye.